Easily one of my favorite foods growing up. Those ingredients, man. Why do tortillas have to have sugar and soybean oil in them? And even if you don't care about ingredients, one tortilla that's 140 calories and 24 grams of carbs. This guy, for example, has far cleaner ingredients, most importantly. And for 3 tortillas, you get 130 calories and 28 grams of carbs. So is this brand bad? No. But if you're trying to pay attention a little bit more to the things you eat, it does.
I rarely count my calories because that's just not how I'm trying to live my life, but I understand some of you all work with dietitians or other health professionals, so you want to keep track. These are super simple and delicious, and you can top it off with any seasoning or sauce that you'd like.
Here's an easy low-carb lettuce wrap idea. I got some ground hamburger, added a slice of pepper jack cheese, then I'm going to stuff the lettuce with them. Then I add in some avocado and then top it with some sriracha.
Gumbo is probably my favorite comfort food of all time. It always takes me back to my childhood in Louisiana. Tonight we're making some with shrimp and sausage. Let's go. Start with your roux, half a cup of vegetable oil, half a cup of flour, whisk on medium heat continuously for 15 to 20 minutes until it's nice and dark. Add 3 stalks of celery, 1 green bell pepper, 1 onion, and 1 jalapeno. Stir and let it cook down for a few minutes, and then add 5 cloves of garlic and 2 green onions. Add a pound of andouille sausage and 6 cups of chicken broth. I add 2 cups at a time and just kind of stir it in slowly. The tomato is optional. I just added 1 because I had it sitting around, and then a pound of fresh cut okra. Frozen works just fine. Season with garlic powder, paprika, thyme, parsley, Cajun seasoning, gumbo filet, 4 bay leaves, salt to taste, and of course, y'all know I cannot forget the Tabasco. Use as much as your heart desires. In this case, it was like the whole bottle. Cover and simmer on low for 45 minutes. Add your shrimp and simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes until the shrimp is cooked through. Serve with some rice, and you are done. Look at that.
Here's an awesome, easy chicken recipe. Start with 2 tablespoons of garlic, teaspoon of oregano, teaspoon of chili powder, quarter cup of scallions, teaspoon of pepper, secret hack, chicken bouillon, 2 teaspoons salt, quarter cup oil, the juice of 3 limes, quarter onion, very thin. Whisk it all together and add your chicken. Now I absolutely love getting the leg and thigh meat boneless. Now this recipe doesn't only look good, but it penetrates the meat. The flavor is amazing. Toss it on the grill and you're ready for dinner. I hope you enjoy this recipe just as much as my family does. Enjoy!
If you still buy this stuff, do yourself a favor and throw it away. It's loaded with horrible ingredients and it's so easy to make your own. Start off with 3/4 cup Greek yogurt or sour cream and 3/4 cup light mayonnaise. Then you're going to add half a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, parsley, dill, chives, salt, pepper, and then you're going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice and water. Mix that all up and you have yourself a healthy homemade.
If you know, you know. It's rosemary salt time. Let's go. 7 sprigs of rosemary, 4 sprigs of sage, a cup and a half plus 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, zest of half a lemon, and don't forget 2 to 3 cloves of smashed garlic. This stuff is absolutely incredible. Use it on chicken, duck, beef, whatever you want. Store it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Look at that beautiful green sand. I'm telling you.
So we're making croque madame with asparagus. I have hard toasted my bread. So I'm going to take a handful of our asparagus and let it heat up in the pan. Boop. Order cooked ham or boiled ham or prosciutto cotto. You want the ham to have a sweet, mild, not smoky flavor. Drop an egg into its nest. And now to our butter. We're whisking in a little flour, garlic, a little nutmeg, sprinkle of white pepper, dab of salt, whisk in some milk. Our white sauce is thickening up nicely. Okay, now we are stirring in some Dijon, our toasted rustic bread, spreading from one side to the other, ham, asparagus, cheese. This is a combo of Gruyere and Fontina. We'll melt the cheese under the broiler for a sec, and that is croque madame.
Today, I'm going to show you how I ate to lose 55 pounds in 4.5 months and how I did it. Salads are an easy lunch for me, and I can have 2 cups of greens at every meal. Cucumbers are my favorite, and they're free. I can have as many as I want every day, all day. Cucumbers! I forgot the tomatoes. I'd normally put 1 Roma tomato in. Clausen pickles are the best. Slice them up, throw them in. Low carb, low fat dressing that is not too bad on the ingredients. Make sure to shake it up and measure out your portion. Perfect. Don't forget your protein. Which will I choose? I chose filet. Filet all day. 4 to 6 ounces of protein. Yum.
Hey you guys, so I've been doing low carb for about 4 or 5 weeks now. I'm absolutely loving it. Tonight I'm making a sausage parm bake. So I basically sauteed the sausages and then I transferred them into this baking dish. Now I'm just pouring marinara sauce over them. I will then top it with 2 seasonings. The first one is going to be half a teaspoon of basil seasoning, and I just kind of pour it over. The next one is half a teaspoon of Italian seasonings. And next I'm going to get garlic powder and I'll just pour that one over. The marinara sauce I used, it's the best I could find at Sobeys that was low carb, low sugar. So now I'm just going to top it with 1.5 cup of mozzarella cheese. And also I will go ahead and add half a cup of parm. Bake it in the oven at 375 for a half hour. Enjoy!
Here is one of my favorite side dishes because it's healthy and really easy. Get half an onion with 1 tablespoon olive oil and 2 cloves of minced garlic. Saute for 5 minutes. Then add 2 heaping cups of frozen chopped spinach, half a cup of water, and the juice of a lemon. Then add some salt, and finally, 1 big tablespoon of Greek yogurt for creaminess, and saute for about 15 minutes.
This is the ultimate keto comfort food, shepherd's pie. Dice an onion and toast that in a tablespoon of oil. When it's brown, add a diced carrot and some celery and a little bit of garlic and brown that off. Add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 cups of stock, 2 tablespoons of mixed herbs, and a couple of bay leaves. Cook that down until most of the moisture has evaporated and put them into little casserole dishes. They need to be oven proof. Top those with cheese. While that's cooking, preheat your oven to 180 degrees centigrade. Cook your cauliflower florets. Add in 2 tablespoons of butter, a cup of grated cheese, and mix that until it's smushy. Put it on top of your mince, top it with cheese, bake it for 20 to 30 minutes, and enjoy.
Low Carb Keto, part 22, and today's another recipe. Take 1 egg and half a cup of cheese, mix together, and pour half the mixture into a waffle maker. Cook for 2 minutes and voila!
Welcome to my channel. This video is for people who they want to lose weight and they want to reverse aging. I'm going to teach you how to do proper way autophagy. As you can see, I'm the living example. You don't need to worry about physicians or dietitians. I'm going to show you a correct way to do autophagy. You need to start with 1 cup of pomegranate. And you should not eat anything. You are allowed to drink water. And within the first 8 hours, you are going to see a huge difference in your body. This is step number 1.
Tonight I'm having cheeseburger salad. So first I'm just going to ground some beef with a small onion and some peppers, add a little Worcestershire, ground that up, drain it, add a little bit of ranch packet, a little bit of Rotel, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ketchup, mix it all together. Then you assemble the salad part where I'm just going to have spinach, mushroom, pickles, mixture, cheese, dressing.
Hi y'all, we're in my kitchen making some easy cauliflower hash browns. Preheat waffle maker, and next you will need a half a cup of frozen cauliflower rice, half a cup of cheese, an egg, 1/3 mixture, and cook for 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to make these super delicious keto meatball mozzarella stuffed popper things. They're super satisfying. And they're less than 1 carb each, so you can't get better than that. In a bowl, add 2 cups of mozzarella and 2 tablespoons cream cheese and microwave that until it's melted. I do 30-second blasts. Add 3/4 cup almond flour in 2 batches and your seasonings. I did Italian seasoning, salt, and garlic powder. Add 1 egg. And then I went ahead and separated that into 3 personal-sized pizzas that I can freeze. And I just store those in the freezer in a gallon Ziploc. Now go ahead and press that pretty thin, and you're going to split that into 4 pieces. Go ahead and stuff it with mozzarella and your frozen